Well, where am I? Today is Sunday, May the 18th or 19th. We'll get it sorted out in the overlay. But I'm in the little town of Nashua, Iowa. And it looks like a pretty, almost like a ghost town. I'm getting dive bombed by pigeons. Yeah. The main street is, well, I don't know. Doesn't look too good here. But anyway, Mrs. Bobster told me that there's a nice little park here. And I think it might be kind of an interesting little tour. It is, as I said, a Sunday, May 18th or 19th, and it's a little after 4 p.m. In fact, I'll check here. 4:09 p.m. 68 degrees. Kind of a nice day, actually. So, we're going to take off here and see what we can find in this little town of Nashua, Iowa. And as I said, this main street looks a little rough, putting it mildly. We'll just do a quick tour here of some of these buildings. Big Willie's. Okay, there's a clock. Oh, that says 71 degrees. 4:14. Oh, my clock says 4:10, so somewhere in there. Oh, May the 18th. Yeah, I think that says, does that say 18? I think that says 18 on that sign. It probably will flicker on the video. There's City Hall. So I think it's the 18th of May. Farmers Co-op, Nashua. Yeah, I think that says 18. We'll go with 18. I've driven through Nashua hundreds of times on my way to gigs. Algona, the lakes, Mason City. Roosters. There's a post office. Some apartments, looks like. Here's the main drag down here, Highway 18. And we'll turn right here. Okay, it's a sidewalk. We'll stay on the sidewalk. Cedar River. there's kind of an interesting bridge here. We'll stop for a second and I'll take my helmet off so we can take a look at what's over there. Also can check to make sure my camera's going. Yeah, I think it is. Is that or must be a railroad bridge? Kind of a cool breeze here going over the bridge. What does that say? Something Memorial Park. We'll get over there and take a closer look. Oh, let's see here. I'm sure there's a name for this body of water. We'll see if it says anywhere. Oh, let's figure out what this place is called. Oh, Veterans Memorial Park. Okay. That makes sense. They've got a memorial over here. Oh, I don't know how well you can see these, but they're bricks for the veterans here. I am assuming they were probably killed in action. Or maybe not. It has dates, so maybe that's when they served. Veterans Memorial Park. In honor of all who served in the armed forces of the United States of America. Veterans Memorial Park. And I hope I'm getting this framed okay with this helmet cam. And let's go over here and see what we have. Oh yeah. Tank and a, what's that called? Some type of a howitzer. 155 millimeter howitzer. Boss Hog. Weighs 12,700 pounds. Maximum range 8.75 miles. Crew 11. Ammunition, separate loaded powder bags, shell, high explosive, illuminated chemical, and nuclear. Wait, wow. That is scary. And here's a big old tank. M60A3 tank. Combat loaded. 113,000 pounds, my gosh. Maximum speed 30 miles an hour. Range 280 miles. One 105 millimeter cannon. 150 caliber machine gun. One smoke grenade launcher. Plus the personal weapons for the 4-man crew. Again, I hope I'm getting this framed okay so you can see what this looks like. Wow. Okay. Let's see what this is. Cedar Lake. Oh, that's what it's called. Cedar Lake. Okay, Cedar Lake. I suppose that gets busy in the summertime. No one allowed on structure. Their fence is peeled back here. That needs to be mended, I would say. The fence. Because I don't think I'm supposed to be on this side of it. There's my bike. No, that's not an electric bike. I pedal it. My old Trek. See what's over here. I'll just hoof it over here. It's a nice little park. Oh, they're fishing down there. That looks like a rocky path to get down there. I've seen the water gushing over that dam. Okay, well, let's get on the road again. Kind of hazy today. And I think the weather's supposed to kind of turn nasty here this week. So I figured if I'm going to get a bike ride in for a video done, probably today would be a good day to do it. Last week I did the Como Falls Park up in Holcomb, Minnesota. And the week before that, on Sunday, I was at Fairbank, Iowa. So today we're doing a little tour of Nashua, Iowa. So let's see what else we can find here. And again, I didn't do any research other than what Mrs. Bobster told me. And she was probably referring to this little park here. You know, I think I'm going to turn on my rear flasher because, there we go, of all the traffic on this highway, I don't want to get rear-ended. I think we'll take a real quick, I'm turning on my front flasher too. Take a quick tour down here, see what we can see along the lake, Cedar Lake. Maybe nothing. These homes here have kind of some prime real estate sitting right on the lake. Cedar Hill Development. Huh. Okay. It's a nice area. Well, this would be a nice place to live, I think. A little snug, but probably not too bad a place to reside. Does kind of remind me a little bit of Okoboji. Some of those areas there where they got people shoulder to shoulder in their little homes. Friendly people. Well, there's a nice big yard. That'd be fun to mow, I guess. Says the guy who doesn't mow his yard anymore. I did it enough as a kid. Now I'll let someone who knows what they're doing mow the lawn. Got a good guy, Dan Hope, or they call him Daniel Boone. Real nice guy. He gets it done right. Oh, wow. Looks like a Frank Lloyd Wright house. I like that. Nashua Garden Club. A gazebo. And a map. I think we've seen that already. That house looks like it might be abandoned. Oh, they're coming in. I wonder if they caught any fish.
How do you guys do? Huh? How do you guys do? He wants to go.
No. Did I get him off his off track here?
No, I think he likes to, I don't know. He doesn't like to bring it right to me.
Learning the ropes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
Boone.
Boone?
Boone, yep.
Like Daniel Boone?
Yep. He's 5 months old.
He's a nice looking dog.
Thank you.
Yeah. How far does this trail go here?
It goes, I don't know, wraps around out to the gravel road, and then loops back around. So
I'll check it out.
probably half a mile.
Yeah. Good talking to you. Well, Boone, we were just talking about Boone, Daniel Boone. Now we got Boone the dog. Oh, look at this. Well, I wonder, well, we'll stay on this. Maybe that'll loop around. Again, a nice little serendipitous find. Didn't know about the trail, but this is a nice little trail. Hard surface. There's another side road. Here's a little deal here, goes out to the lake. Let's see how far we get down there. This big old gravel is kind of hard to navigate on. Oh, this is nice. It takes you right down to the... Ooh, that's interesting. I wonder if that picks up. That reflection is bluish. I wonder if that picks up on the video. Kind of an odd blue. I don't know what it's reflecting from. Huh. That is interesting. Can you see that? Kind of a bluish thing. Well, I'm going to gear down for this gravel. Oh, made it. There's another side road, goes down there. Similar thing. I think I see somebody way over there. What is that? Through there. Oh, I can't quite make out what that is. On some rocks jutting out into the lake. See some white figures there. I don't know if they're ducks or humans. Humans. Oh, this is interesting. Huh. Well, I'm tempted to go down here, but I think I'm going to return on this trail and take one of those offshoots. We'll see where that leads. Got a feeling it's going to loop back around to where Boone the dog was. Did I mention that clicking is me shifting gears? Maybe I said that earlier. I've said it on my other videos because people wonder what that click 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 is. But that's what it is. Well, this is nice. Oh, which one? Which one? Should we do this one? Does that end down there? Or does that continue? Or does that... We'll find out. Oh, I see what it does. Nice surface for bike riding. I assume if you're a walker, it's probably a good surface for walking. I gave up my walking. I was doing it this winter because I just hated to be on that treadmill. So I would get up for me early and walk until the weather got to be bike riding weather. Now it's strictly bike riding. I just don't get into the walking. We'll leave that to my buddy Mark Haynes. He's got it down to an art. Oh, this is nice in here. Ooh, very nice. And here we're right back on our trail again. I'm not a mushroom hunter, but I bet you that's where you'd find mushrooms down there when it's wet enough and whatever, all the conditions one needs. Wet and what, underneath the white ash tree or something like that. I'm surprised at the number of people that see these videos. I'm approached at least once a week by somebody who mentions that they're enjoying the videos. So it's heartening. I'm glad that some people are enjoying these. Uh-oh, end of the trail. Does that mean I need to turn around? We'll just Go down here. Now, does that look like it's abandoned? Maybe not. Maybe it just needs some siding over there. We're back on that road, and there's Frank Lloyd Wright's house. It kind of reminds me of his architecture. I do like that.
Beautiful day.
What's for supper?
We haven't decided yet.
Oh, we haven't decided? Well, I could imagine you guys having a bunch of steaks there. That looks like a nice setting.
Johnny's is firing up downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a good place to eat?
Well, it's the food
It's
truck.
a food truck. Seafood.
Oh, well, yeah. Is that
5 until 8 today.
what, pardon me?
5 to 8.
5 o'clock to 8 o'clock behind Big Willie's.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll check it out.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see you guys. Johnny's food truck. Maybe we'll just get a sandwich. 5 to 8. I think I'll be done. Oh yeah, I got plenty of time. And I know where Big Willie's is because we were there just a few minutes ago. Food truck. Now that sounds interesting. I'm always interested when it comes to food. Bigfoot's Barbecue. I don't have to stop. I'm special. Got a car coming up behind me. Oh, that's the guys that were at the lake fishing. Well, I'm gonna get on that sidewalk, but I'm gonna go in the opposite direction. Right here. I just saw another Trek Verve for sale today on Marketplace and down in Cedar Rapids, and so I contacted the seller, and if it's still available, I wouldn't mind picking it up for a spare bike for when friends come to visit. The Dr. Steinogle, hopefully, coming down to visit. I told him I'd try to have a suitable bike for him next time he's through town. So that Trek would be perfect. Hopefully that'll be a go. Oh, the Quick Star or Quick Trip. Or what do they call it? In Iowa they call it Quick Stars, so that they don't impinge upon the other convenience store Quick Trip. Up in La Crosse, they're Quick Trips. I think they originate out of La Crosse. But, oh yes, Larry and I would stop there, always on our way to and from Osage, Mason City, Algona. Get a snack. Late at night, we'd come back and stop, and Larry would have all the candy wrappers and sandwich wrappers all ready to go, and we'd drop them in the wastebasket there at Quick Star. Up here to the left is the fairgrounds. What county are we in? Nashua. What county would that be? Is it Bremer? But anyway, that's where the fair would be. Let's see what it says here. What does it say? Big Four Fair. Welcome. Can't think of the county. I would guess maybe Bremer, but I'm not sure. Now, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to get on the highway there. I don't like riding on the highway. Because there are so many distracted drivers. I'm almost tempted to get in that other lane, but it's a no-no. So hopefully they can see my flashing light. Some of these people don't cut you much slack. They just give you inches. And I don't like that. I think my buddy John Condon got bumped into the ditch once by some lady who was not being attentive. Isn't that right, John? So that would definitely dissuade a person from riding their bike on the highways. I guess his incident happened on a gravel road, I believe. Just trying to catch the name of the creek there. Maybe we'll catch it on the way back. Well, I got a break from the traffic here for a minute or two anyway. This countryside is a lot different from Hoka's that we saw last Sunday. Hoka being definitely in the driftless region. Bluffs, valleys, Here we're in the good old flatland, Iowa farmland. Kind of getting into the north central Iowa, or maybe we're still northeast Iowa, but kind of getting towards the north central area. I'm going to get over in this other lane. And here's an old motel coming up to on the left. Kevin and I played there one New Year's Eve for the Carlson family from Algona, who owned this motel at the time. I think it was even called the Bradford House at that time. But we knew the Carlsons really well. Kind of a fun group of guys, brothers. And then there was the dad. Was his name Torrey? My gosh, I haven't thought of that in years. But anyway, the family owned this and were kind of fans of our music, and we played here. The weather was terrible and we had a horrible turnout. Hardly anybody showed up. I think of that every time I drive past here. Bradford House. Here's a museum, and I think Mrs. Bobster said her aunt used to work here at this little gift shop or museum or whatever this is. Ye old gift shoppy. Oh, shop. Gift shop, pop, film, candy, tours, blah, blah, blah. Signs, $35. Old Bradford Pioneer Village Museum. Oh my, what is this over here, people? Did you think we were going to come across this? Do you know what this is? How many out there know what this is? Well, we're going to get a closer look. I won't tell you till we get right up to it. I'll give you a clue. This is world famous. Do you know? Is it looking familiar? We'll cue Kevin.
There's a church in the valley by the wildwood, no lovelier place in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood than the little brown church in the vale. Come to the church by the wildwood, oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. How sweet on that clear Sabbath morning to listen to the clear ringing bell. Its tone so sweetly is calling, oh, come to the church in the vale. Come to the church by the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. There close by the side of that loved one, neath the tree where the wildflowers bloom, when farewell hymns shall be chanting, I shall rest by her side in the tomb. Come to the church by the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. Come to the church by the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale.
See what we have down here. Welcome to the little brown church in the Vale Prayer Garden. Oh, I see restrooms here. And here's the prayer garden. Louis and Juanita Goins. Let me live by the side of the road and be a friend to man. Oh, we better walk on the path in there. This is very nice, very tranquil. And there's Jesus holding a lamb, or maybe a kitty, in fact. I think he has a kitty. Oh, it smells good in here. It really does. Memory of John and Irene Markin. I apologize if I'm not getting a lot of this framed. I'm so into looking at all this stuff, I'm kind of forgetting that I'm actually recording this. But very nice. And we'll come out this way here. And here's a view from the back side of the church. What is this? The home of the Little Brown Church in the Vale. And this is kind of a well. And here's the church from the backside. lightning rods. You don't see those very often. I don't anyway. What is this? Is that, oh, hands praying, I think. But it looks like part of that got broke off. I think it could be fixed with some materials such as, well, do that to Johnny Dessel. He knows how to do that stuff. Okay. Well, I'm gonna head back. There's a roadside park over there. I wonder how many people who are watching this video got married here or know somebody who did. I bet you quite a few. I do. Well, it's 5:07, and so we've been riding about an hour maybe, depending on which clock you're going to believe. See how many miles we've gone. Oh, 5 miles. Well, a little bit of headwind going in back into town, but not bad. Not bad at all. Got a car coming up here. Glad I put my blinker on, because these people are driving into the sun right now. Which means I'm going west. Here comes another car. Oh, darn it, I forgot to look to see what stream this is, or creek. They hate me. They hate me. So I'm riding on their highway. Well, I'll have to put a little notice on the screen as to what creek that is. I don't see a sign. I'll get back on the sidewalk here where I hopefully will be safer. There's the train track. So that explains the other bridge over the river. Bridge over the River Kwai. Now that place definitely looks abandoned. But I hear a dog. I hear a dog inside, so I take that back. Hopefully it's not abandoned. Shall we see if we can find, was it Johnny's Food Wagon? It's behind Big Willie's. When it comes to food, I've got a mind like a steel trap. Okay, there's Big Willie's, so we'll go around down the alley here and see what's behind Big Willie's. You'd think they put it on Main Street. Johnny's Southern Grill and Seafood. Is Johnny's open?
Yeah.
It is?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna load this bike up and I'll be right back for some food then, huh?
All right, just go up to the front and go somebody take your order.
Oh, okay, you go through the front then.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I got it. What do you suggest? What's your specialty?
I personally like the catfish.
Catfish. Wow. Out of Cedar Lake?
No.
Where they have, do they have a menu?
Yes,
Up
sir.
front?
It'll be up front.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, you got to go into Big Willie's. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and get something. And then I will have an update at the end of this video. Let you know if it was any good. So, it is now back at the car. Now 5:20 and put on a total of 6.75 miles. And that is our tour of Nashua, Iowa. Actually quite interesting. It was worth the trip. Especially that food cart. Oh, I mean the Little Brown Church. So, thanks for coming along, and we will see you next time. Stay tuned for the update on the Johnny's food cart.